Ready to feel the adrenaline rush again? Imagine a world where human life becomes currency and your decisions are the ticket to either freedom or doom. Squid Game is back, and this time the stakes are higher than ever. The creators have already proven themselves as masters of squeezing every drop of emotion from the audience, but what if Season 3 takes things even further, darker, more realistic? What if the game escapes the arena? New mysteries, deadly challenges, and secrets we don't even dare to imagine. What to expect from the next season? Let's start by discussing the phenomenal success of the first 2 seasons and why Squid Game captivated millions of viewers worldwide. The secret behind its popularity is deceptively simple. Much like a childhood rhyme, take raw brutality, mix it with deep psychology, add a pinch of social satire, and season it with nostalgia for childhood games. But that's just the surface. Think about it. Why couldn't millions of people tear their eyes away from the screen? Because the series revealed how easily human nature bends under the weight of desperation. Each character reflects a part of us, struggling, vulnerable, yet clinging to hope. And the challenges? They're not just deadly, they toy with our subconscious, pulling us back into childhood and forcing us to fight for survival again, only this time it's no longer in a sandbox. Squid Game isn't just a show, it's a cultural phenomenon that makes us wonder, what if we ourselves are already trapped in a different kind of game? Now imagine standing at a crossroads. A step to the right, defeat. A step to the left, death. But standing still isn't an option. Squid Game constantly forces us to ask, what matters more, life or principles? But what if, in the new season, the rules become even more brutal? What if the organizers design challenges where every move you make is broadcasted to the entire world? And here's the truly terrifying thought, what if simply watching the show makes us complicit? Every like, every view, it's a signal that we're willing to support this theater of pain. So what could be more frightening? Maybe the answer isn't in the games themselves, but in our own hunger to witness the suffering of others. Think about it. What new challenges would you like to see in Squid Games 3? How about a deadly version of rock, paper, scissors, where the loser doesn't just lose their turn, but is forced to stand on the edge of a cliff? Or the international hit Twister, but played on suspended platforms hanging over an abyss? The creators of Squid Game are masters of transforming innocent childhood games into absolute nightmares. Perhaps next in line is the Korean game Cheok-hee, where players throw sticks, but this time their own lives are at stake? Or maybe the classic egg and spoon race, where dropping the ball doesn't just mean losing, it means putting your own head in danger. Just imagine millions of viewers, including you, holding their breath, wondering what cruel twist awaits their favorite characters. And one thing is certain, in the new season, anything can become a weapon, even a simple piece of chalk. The show's creators seem to live by one rule: more emotions, more fear, and more shocking surprises. And let's not forget the moments that made us freeze with tension, like watching the players carve out delicate shapes from sugar honeycombs with a single needle. That was peak suspense, but can new challenges surpass the legendary Dalgona candy game? Given the limitless creativity of the show's makers, we can expect games where every second is a battle on the brink of a breakdown. Remember the glass bridge? That chilling fear before the jump? Now imagine something even bigger, bridges that sway, players forced to fight each other for the right to move forward. One thing is for sure, the new challenges will shock us just as much as the first ones did. The real question isn't whether they can top the old games, but how much more are we willing to endure while watching others suffer? Let's explore some of the issues that might be addressed in the new season, such as inequality, the power of money, and the struggle for freedom. No matter how you look at it, Squid Game has always been a mirror reflecting the harsh realities of our world, and I believe that in the third season, we can expect an even deeper dive into themes of social inequality and financial power. Perhaps the writers will show how desperation drives people to extreme measures, participating in deadly games for a chance at financial freedom. Meanwhile, the new challenges could symbolize the obstacles people face in real life, highlighting the fragility of human morality in the face of the temptation of wealth. Now let's consider an intriguing question. What if the viewers themselves become part of the game without realizing it? It's quite possible that the third season will explore how society, indulging in the spectacle of others' suffering, becomes complicit in cruelty. This metaphor could be developed through storylines where the line between observer and participant blurs, emphasizing individual responsibility for what happens. The series might force us to reflect. Are we becoming part of the game by supporting a system that feeds on human lives for entertainment? So friends, get ready to rethink your values and your role in society. On the eve of the third season of Squid Game, fans are eagerly awaiting the return of familiar faces and the arrival of new characters who will undoubtedly bring fresh intrigue to the gripping storyline. Interesting. How has the main character changed during the wait for the new season? Seong Ji-hoon, known as participant number 456, went through the hell of the games, lost his friends, and gained a bitter victory. In the second season, 3 years after his triumph, Ji-hoon once again enters dangerous trials, aiming to dismantle the system from within. However, his attempt to organize an uprising ends in tragedy, his best friend Chu-bae dies, and many allies fall in the struggle. Now, having lost almost everything, including his loved ones, he faces a dilemma. Should he continue the fight or give up? I think in the third season we will see Ji-hoon at an important crossroads in life where his decisions will determine not only his fate, but also the future of the entire game. And in general, the creators of the series have always been able to surprise us with unexpected twists. In the third season, it is quite possible that new characters will appear, adding depth and tension to the story. Imagine this, the wealthy VIP spectators who previously enjoyed the spectacle from the sidelines now find themselves as participants experiencing all the horrors of the games firsthand. Or children who, in an attempt to save their families from a debt trap, enter deadly trials, demonstrating incredible bravery and ingenuity. Such characters would not only enrich the narrative, but also make us reflect on morality and humanity in extreme circumstances. As for the game's leader Hwang In-ho, he remains one of the most mysterious figures in the series. His face is hidden behind a mask and his motives are shrouded in darkness. Interestingly, actor Lee Byung-hun, who plays this role, jokingly suggested a finale for the third season where his character removes his mask and tells Ji-hoon, "I am your father," referencing the legendary scene from Star Wars. And although it was just a joke, it only fuels interest in the leader's identity and his possible connection to the main characters. In the third season, we will definitely have the opportunity to delve deeper into his story, motives, and the reason why he continues to hide his true face. So don't doubt it, Season 3 promises to be packed with emotional experiences, unexpected twists, and a deep dive into the psychology of the characters. Do you think the third season of Squid Game will be even more packed with action, drama, and unexpected twists? Imagine challenges where every second turns into a fight for survival, collapsing bridges, games that defy the laws of physics, and massive scenes filled with chaos. The visual effects are expected to raise the bar to blockbuster levels, turning every detail into a stunning visual spectacle. But the most important thing is the atmosphere. Will it become even darker? Perhaps the focus will be on light and shadow or stark contrasts, luxurious elites against the filth and despair of the arenas. Will new color symbols be introduced to emphasize the intensity of emotions? We will find out very soon. And of course, we can't forget about the unexpected twists. This series is famous for moments when a single detail changes everything. The new season will undoubtedly bring us scenes that keep us guessing until the very end. So emotions, adrenaline, and visual brilliance. Are you ready for this challenge? The internet is buzzing with theories about the third season, and some of them seem even crazier than the games themselves. For example, what if the organizers decide to hold trials not for the poor, but for the rich, turning billionaires into pawns in their own game? Or what if the participants are divided into groups where they not only have to survive, but also fight for leadership? Another idea suggests that past winners will return to play again, but this time as part of the system. Absurd? Maybe. But Squid Game has always surprised us with the most unexpected twists. Let's discuss another intriguing theory, that the games will no longer be confined to a hidden arena. Imagine that the whole world becomes a playing field. Who would be able to realize that they're already participating? Citizens could become puppets, completing tasks without even knowing they're being watched. This raises a chilling question: who is truly safe now? And if this is the case, where does the game end? By the way, don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Friends, what if the first 2 seasons were just a prologue? What if the mysterious leader behind the mask has been preparing for a grand finale where the stakes rise to a global scale? It's no surprise that viewers are wondering, will the 3rd season reveal a massive conspiracy, or will it simply bring about the shocking destruction of the system? Every frame will be a clue, every detail a piece of the puzzle, and I'm absolutely certain that the answer will be so mind-blowing that we won't be able to look away from our screens. The 3rd season of Squid Game promises to be an event you simply can't miss. The emotional intensity will be stronger than ever. Each game will test not only physical endurance but also moral resilience. The intriguing plot will once again keep us guessing about who will survive and who will become the next victim, all while addressing important social issues like inequality, the power of money, and manipulation. As you already know, fans are constantly building theories while the creators maintain suspense, promising even more dangers, unexpected twists, and a deep social satire. The new season, set to release in 2025, is preparing us for large-scale trials, perhaps even beyond the arena, and a confrontation with the mysterious leader whose identity remains unknown. Now all that's left to wait for is its premiere. By the way, here's a question for you. What kind of game would you create for the new season? And would you dare to participate?
And our episode has come to an end, and we hope that you enjoyed watching this video. We look forward to your questions and comments. Thank you for always being with us.